on those not so good days where you're paying a little bit more attention to who's on the sideline, maybe wishing that you were there too.
Yeah, big time. We've still got so many cars coming in, look.
Yeah, it's not the easiest place to access by public transport. We're in the sticks here, so you can see a steady stream of the competitors coming in, probably for the senior races at this point. I'm sure they've got plenty of people marshalling the cars as well as the runners.
Absolutely, and this is a perfect shot. It just goes to show almost, well, we're over halfway in this race, how spread out the field can be. And the likes of McGowan, Belshaw, Pye, King, all there. We do have Katie Pye and Shakira King near the front, just sandwiching themselves either side of Isla McGowan.
Looks like 4 has become 3 up at the front there. They'll be looking to work together to pull away from the field. Looks like it's Lila Belshaw just out in front at the moment from Shakira King and Isla McGowan. Also got movement into 4th, that's Olivia Forrest. She was 2nd at the Southern and has been doing a few indoor races this season as well, so mixing it up with the cross country.
McGowan just, I think, almost running into the barriers there. They're flapping about in the wind, and
it does look like that wind's potentially picked up for these girls.
It looks tough, doesn't it, out there? A lot of red faces. King and Belshaw and McGowan at the front. This is where the medals are at the moment. It doesn't mean it will be that way come the finish.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of movement. They're trading turns at the front. Might be a little bit of working together or a little bit of pushing to get that space at the front, but no big moves as yet. Lila Belshaw just staying in touch with those girls at the front. Looks like it could be Isla McGowan just pushing the pace now.
Well, McGowan was beaten by Shakira King at the Midland Championships. King took the gold, McGowan took the bronze. 21 seconds between them on that day. At the moment, they are toe-to-toe.
It's nice seeing some Midlands medalists getting a bit of airtime. I feel like often they may be thought of as the weaker region with a smaller maybe surface area. A lot of the Southern champs come and repeat their wins at the National, but it's the Midlands show today, which is great to see with these girls.
Yeah, Team Midlands from me, Team Midlands. But you're right, I think traditionally some of the Southern clubs, Aldershot, Tunbridge, Highgate, always strong at the National. And yeah, Banbury near the front at the moment. As they start to chicane their way through, that's a really challenging technical part of the course where they have to try and navigate 2 sharp turns, and Forrest is going well in 4th at the moment. Do not discount her at this point. Can't miss her with those bright socks on. McGowan leads from King and Belshaw, and Forrest is there. That is Grace Igo still up into 5th now.
She's just being tracked by Holly Cross, the Liverpool Harrier. She was 3rd at the Northern this year. She's also the Merseyside County champ and came 4th at the Nationals last year. So just one spot behind that currently. It looks like this could be perhaps a key hill in the course that we've overlooked until now. This is a great shot of the athletes just coming around that corner. It does look like there are people working hard to come up to this slight incline here.
It's tough, isn't it? The corners always get a little bit more stickier underfoot as well, and you build up some speed and you want to turn right up this hill and you can't get stuck in the mud a bit. It's always a challenge to deal with.
Sophie Jack, the Helen Hill Harrier, we just saw coming into shot there. And we're back with the leaders. Coming to the business end of this race now.
I mean, you can throw your hat over all three of them. This is where the medals are at. Forrest is lurking some 10 or 15 metres back in fourth at the moment. Neither one of them looks like they're about to strike a move, but it's easy enough pace.
Yeah, it does look like Isla McGowan might just have the edge at the moment. But you never know what cards the other girls are holding closer to their chest.
Well, Shakira King on Shakira King on the track is an 800 specialist, so she's got a lot of flat speed. McGowan just digging deep, and a look over the shoulder from Belshaw. Maybe she's just holding on. Shakira King now, as the ground starts to firm up, puts her foot down and slips it into fifth gear. Has McGowan got anything left? There was 21 seconds that separated these two in the Midland Championships. King has the edge now. Philly, it looks as if King's going to pull away and take this one.
Oh, they look nicely evenly spaced there. It's like they've done that on purpose. Just stringing out. The positions might be set here. But she is stretching away from second. It's an impressive kick, and I think you're right. It's probably that 800 speed there just helping her out in the closing stages of this race.
Well, toe-to-toe for most of this race, Shakira King, Lila Belshaw and Isla McGowan, and it's the two girls in leggings who have strode away, but this is some gap to open up in the final 400 metres or so. Shakira King from Reconsoul Valley, they're having a great day already, and she is just cementing that club at the top of the cross-country list at the moment. But for the national, the Saucony National English Cross Country Championships for 2023, the under-15 champion is Shakira King of Reconsoul Valley. What a sprint finish to take home the gold. Isla McGowan with a wonderful run in silver, still grafting all the way to the line. And with a fine run as well. Lila Belshaw, who did everything she needed to do. She tracked all the moves, she stuck with the top two throughout.
And it looks like Olivia Forrest just ran out of track there a little bit. Nearly kind of caught them towards the end. She was definitely closing. A nice fourth place for her. It'll be tough to take, but she's definitely left it all out there. The officials just helping some of the athletes up off the floor. They're absolutely spent.
You don't see anything like it, do you? You don't see this in track season. Track races hurt like hell, but cross country is something different.
Yeah, it's something special. You can see how many athletes are now coming into the finish. Much closer together. There'll be a second between 5 or 6 athletes at this point. This is when every place really counts for those team standings. I'll try and bring you some of the names of the athletes just crossing the line. See Bethany Troe from Shrewsbury there just walking away.
Hundreds and thousands of people lining the concourse as they come through to the finish. It's a real sight to see, isn't it?
It's fantastic, and I think the spectator count has also increased as people are arriving for the races later on, which is just extra encouragement for these athletes.
Well, a couple of minutes to go until our next race, which is the Junior Women's Championship, the under-20s over 6K. And we'll be back with that in just a couple of moments' time.